Today's video is all about how the Instagram algorithm works in 2020, and you're gonna want to stick around to the end because I'm going to be busting some of the biggest algorithm myths straight from the creators themselves. So if you've wondered if the algorithm prefers videos or photos, or how many words should be in a comment to have them count, should you be using those comment pods or bots? And does the algorithm give any preference to business or creator or regular accounts? I'll be answering all those questions for you, but you gotta stick around to the end. If you're new here, I'm Heidi Dean. I'm a social media coach for actors. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you always know when I have a new video just for you. The new Instagram algorithm tries to predict what photos and videos are most important to you, and it uses the following factors to determine this: who you follow, your interest, your relationships, and the timing of your post. Let's start with the obvious one: who you follow. Instagram has said that they don't hide any posts in the feed, and you'll see everything posted by everyone you follow if you keep on scrolling. But if you follow a lot of people, you may have to scroll on down for a long time to see all the posts. But they don't hide posts from people you follow. Got it? Next, the algorithm ranks your feed based on your interest. So the algorithm tries to predict what you're interested in, and how it determines this is based on literally what you like, what you react to, what you engage with on the platform. Meaning, the more people engage with our post, the more likely we are to show up at the top of their feed. Now, if you're wondering what type of engagements are important to the Instagram algorithm, well, Instagram has said the most important engagements for feed rankings are comments, likes, reshares, and views for videos, which is really helpful information to know as you plan your post and your captions. Instagram also tries to factor in your relationship to the people you follow when showing things in your feed. One of Instagram's main goals now is that they want you to see more posts from your friends and family, and they're prioritizing how you see things in your feed based on relationship. So how does Instagram know who you have a relationship with, of the people you follow? Well, they don't quite know. But the algorithm takes a lot of things into account, like, do you direct message someone a lot? Do you watch someone's stories? Are you always liking and commenting on someone's post? These are social signals that tell the algorithm that you have a relationship with this person and that they should rank higher in your feed. That means if you think you're never seeing somebody's post, all you have to do is hop on over to their profile, watch some stories, like and comment, and this is a great signal to Instagram that you guys are BFFs and that they need to start showing you their posts. Now, the next factor Instagram is taking into account with the algorithm is the timing of your posts. Instagram is now prioritizing more recent posts. This is a great change because we'll just see more recent posts and not posts from a couple weeks ago. Also, this is better because we can also post at better times for our followers with this change. Now, that's a whole nother topic, but I'll make sure I link to another video that talks about the best time to post for your followers, and I'll put that in the description below. All right, so those are the biggest things that the algorithm takes into play. Obviously, who you follow, your interest, your relationships, and the timing of your post. Now, let's get to some of those myths. But before we do, I just invite you to hit that little subscribe button if you haven't already. Your support helps make it possible for me to create free content like this so you can rock your social media. So go ahead and hit that button right there. Your support means the world to me. All right, so let's get to those juicy myths. Now, something happened last week which was very, very rare. And what happened was the Instagram creators came out on the creators account and came out and answered some of the biggest questions we have about the algorithm. It was amazing. And I'm going to show you on the screen the answers from the creators themselves. All right, so let's dive right in. Let's look at the first one. Does feed ranking favor video over photos? As you can see on the screen here, Instagram confirmed that the algorithm really has no bias when it comes to photo and video content. They said your feed is customized for you, so it really depends on how you use Instagram. If you consistently watch a lot of videos, that will be reflected in your feed. However, they did confirm that IGTV videos show up 4 times larger on the Explore tab. So using IGTV could help new followers discover your account. I'm so glad we're busting this next myth because there was no reason this next one would have ever been true. Okay. I've heard that Instagram doesn't count something as a comment unless it's more than 1, 2, or 3 words. I have no idea where this came from, but Instagram has confirmed this is completely false. Anything is counted as a comment, even if it's just one simple emoji. The next one really involves fake interactions. We hear that pods, groups of people who agree to like and comment on each other's post, can help a post appear higher in the feed. Here's their answer. Authenticity and transparency are key to building sustainable engagement on Instagram. Trying to game the system may provide a short-term benefit, but it's not a recipe for success long-term. And as you can see here, guys, the feed ranking is powered by machine learning, and it's going to recognize patterns. It's going to recognize inauthentic activity and make adjustments. So definitely be careful about using bots and pods. If you don't know what these things are, don't worry about it. Next myth. Does the type of account you have impact ranking? So, does whether you have a regular, a creator, or a business account affect your ranking in the feed? The creators confirmed, we don't favor posts from businesses or verified accounts in your feed. If you interact with that content more, of course, it's more likely to appear at the top of your feed. Here's another myth. I've heard that the algorithm ranks posts higher that get a lot of likes or comments in the first 30 minutes. The creators say this is false. But keep in mind, although it's not important for the feed ranking, getting more engagement right away can actually help you show up in top hashtag searches. So it can be a way to get new followers. And I got one more myth to bust for you guys. And it actually wasn't last week they talked about it. They talked about it like last year, but I still see people talking about it. And that is that Instagram has confirmed that you can use up to 30 hashtags on your post if they're relevant to your post. They said you won't be penalized in any way. And quote, it doesn't hide people's content for posting too many hashtags or repeat hashtags. So you know how the algorithm works now in the feed, and we've busted some of the biggest myths. But how can you beat the algorithm? Well, you can create captions that actually connect to your audience so they actually engage with your post and you actually show up at the top of their feed, right? You can use the right hashtag so you actually show up in search and get new followers to engage with your post. You could get super savvy about cross-promoting your post, including using stories to get more eyeballs on your feed post. And you can check your analytics to see what's working, so you can do more of that. See what your followers are responding to and do more of that to increase your engagement. That will help you beat the algorithm. And overall, guys, focus on quality post, not just quantity, and that will help you work with the algorithm instead of against it. Got it? So if you need help with any of those things I just talked about, I have a free Instagram class for actors going on right this second that not only is going to help you with some of those things, but it's also going to help you get your next 100 totally real engaged Instagram followers. And you can grab your seat for that class at the link here, but also in the link in the description below. So make sure you grab your seat in that free class. And if you like this video, guys, please give it a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel by just hitting that button right there, or my face, which is on the screen somewhere right now, so that you can see more videos just like this one. I will see you guys in the free class, and I will see you on social. Bye.